what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu, Tony, and Timmy there as the foundation and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that come on board, whether it's Leonard or Splitter, Mills, Green, or any of the other role players that have come through this Spurs organization.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong. Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to... start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Parker, here we go. The rejection by Paul. San Antonio shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And he makes the first. For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And Jay subbed in for Josh Smith. Both free throws good for Aldridge.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Spurs trail by 11. Ginobili right side. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Manu Ginobili is one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet. That goes not just for the NBA, but any sport. I mean, a true competitor in every sense of the word.
He hits the second from the line. On the topic of Ginobili, he's the guy who, when things aren't going well for your team, takes things into his own hands. He takes over, tries to coordinate. His will to win is, as Greg Popovich will tell you, out of this world.
I mean, you know, he's not just physically tough, but as mentally tough as anybody, arguably, who's ever played the game. What a big-time performer and a big shot maker.
Vicious to Duncan. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Shot clock at 5. There's Navarro, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Ginobili.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Tim Duncan. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in blocks, 13th in field goal percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
I tell you what, he was on serious lane patrol last season. Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up as a top 10 shot blocker.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Rivers in for Paul. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
Assisted by Manu Ginobili.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Johnson. Green with the block. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. It's blocked. Here's Navarro, guarded by Green. On the wing, Johnson. The feed to Reddick. All alone. That's good. Reddick's got 5 points in the quarter. Spurs trail by 10. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Ball stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Rivers. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Green passes to Ginobili. Jordan knocks it away.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Now here's Parker. 11 points in the game. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Ginobili.
Timeout.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year, but he fought through like the champion that he is.
Passes to Navarro. Count the bucket. Jay's got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on an age clock. We've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Johnson the screen. Leonard with the steal. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And the wide open shot from Reddick. That three off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Houston. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here we go. Clippers running again. And good on the basket. Book it. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Spurs trail by 18. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Outside Aldridge. Aldridge double-teamed, stolen by Rivers. Now the Clippers moving it up. Johnson's got the ball, and he lays in the alley-oop.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Parker with the steal. From 13 feet, it goes down. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Johnson. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Rivers. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. To the middle, here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Clippers leading by 20. Screen by Smith. Navarro, the pass to Smith. Can't hit from 12.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Kid, you ready?
Assist goes to
Go.
Tony Parker.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Beyond the arc. Crawford with another miss.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
Here's Navarro. No good. Good D by Parker.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Fires from 18. That's good from West on the assist by Leonard. And that's now 6 points for David West. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Navarro. 26 points for him. Screen by Smith. Tries to snap the cold streak. Griffin kicks to Crawford. Clock at 6. Nobody near Stevenson. And that one goes long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake.
It's the 2K.